you will see in the future if that chance happened. In summary, I want you please to look and listen to me as a highly educated person in a scientific field, which is medicine. And I want you to understand me as a person who is trying to explain to you his culture from his own personal perspective, in a personal way, which, as I said at the beginning of my tape, heart to heart, man to man. Why did I call this tape, which contains my message, Dear Americans? Why Americans in particular? Why not British? Why not Spanish? Why not Japanese? Why not Chinese? Why not anything else? Well, this is my reason. Because I look to Americans as a nation, which in my understanding means that they are different ethnic groups living together and governed by one constitution. It is not a specific ethnic group living on one piece of land. That's why I choose to speak to American citizens. By no means I am speaking here to any American official, not in a bit. By no means I am speaking to any politician, never and not at all. I am speaking to the ordinary, educated American citizen, regardless of his job, his profession, his ethnic origin, or his level of education. And I call it dear for this reason. And while I'm saying my reason, please remember that I promise to be frank and spontaneous and truthful to you. I didn't call it dear because I like you, or because I have a special positive feeling to you. Not at all. I call it dear because any human is dear to me, regardless of any other factor. And because I didn't hate you, and I don't have any special negative feeling to you, American citizen. Not at all. By the way, I am speaking to you in this way, in this tone of voice, in this pose of speaking, not because I'm reading from a paper of a pre-written text. No. I'm speaking to you in this manner of posing my voice and toning my voice because I am imagining that there is a group of people who choose to give me a full of time to explain of myself, and this is my way in trying to explain myself to others, trying to be slow, precise, and simple, using simple words to deliver the message. Now time has come, and I think you are already asking now, what is your message, man? My message is, and I think I have already delivered some of it, My message is, I want to explain to you my culture from my own perspective, personal perspective, as educated, professional Muslim man living and working in an Arab country. Don't listen to me as a Saudi citizen. This is going to put politics in it. I don't want that. Listen to me as an educated Muslim man from an ethnic group of Arabs. Listen to me in this way, please. So I'm going to start now explaining my culture. Of course, I'm not going to be able to explain it in 1 hour, so I have to choose what to explain to you from my own perspective. To do that, I need to choose from among many things the most important, i.e., I need to prioritize. And this English is part of my spontaneity. I need to put priority on what to explain and what to delay to later on if a chance happened that I can explain more. To choose among the different things and to pick up the most important, I was sitting with some of my colleagues and I asked them, if you have a chance to speak to the American people in 1 hour, what would you tell them? What do you think the important message to deliver it to them? 50% of those colleagues have their medical board and medical specialty from North America. Others have their certificate from Western Europe. None of us have his higher qualification from an Arab country postgraduate center. So we lived for a considerable time of our life, probably one of the most important time of our life is being spent in Western Europe and the United States of America, or North America in general. So I think we know the society, we lived inside it. This discussion with my colleagues and my previous thoughts among myself, and also the discussion with some friends who are apart from the medical field but they're still highly educated engineers, managers and alike, has led me to the conclusion that I want to speak to you in 3 particular areas. These 3 areas are: number 1 is basic facts about our culture, basic fact about we, the people living in this culture. Area number 2 is about how do we see ourselves, how do we look to ourselves. And the third and last area that I want to speak about it to you is how do we see you in the American culture. These are the 3 areas, the basic facts, how do we see ourselves, and how do we see you in the other culture, are the areas that I'm going to speak about it in my message to you. So let me start by the first one. The first area is this: basic fact. I want you, please, to make sure that you know that we in this culture, we do understand and we